It was one of the most horrific crime scenes investigator Josh Easton said he had ever seen. A frightened 16-year-old called 911 when she went to check on her family friend who didn't show up to Thanksgiving in 2021.
Nobody's answering the door, and the back window's shattered, and there's a body, and there's a foot I saw on the floor. I'm only 16. I can't deal with this.
There was blood everywhere. The cabinets, the refrigerator, the countertop. There was blood from corner to corner in the kitchen.
48-year-old Chris Smith was found clinging to life on his kitchen floor. 44-year-old Leslie Reeves, whom Chris had taken on a first date the night before, was in the living room, dead with a single gunshot wound to the head. No weapon was found, which made investigators think a third suspect was involved. Easton took note of every detail, including the burnt pizza in the oven.
I assumed that maybe they were cooking a pizza for the night, and the suspect shows up at the door. They both tried to fight him off, and when Chris was shot, Leslie went to the living room to try to hide.
Chris was rushed to the hospital and put into a medically induced coma. Friends of Leslie told deputies about an ex-boyfriend named Bobby Tarr, who Leslie believed was stalking her.
She said, I am going to completely block Bobby from email, texts, phone calls. I have to go no contact.
Investigators brought Tarr into the police station for questioning and said Tarr never asked why they wanted to speak to him.
I want you to dig down deep here and be as honest with me as you can, okay? Leslie is dead. What? Can you help me shed some light on this? How did she die? She was murdered. What happened? That's why we're here with you. You help me believe that you're not involved in this. I'm not involved in anything.
They asked Tarr where he had been the night before Thanksgiving.
I went to a buddy of mine's house. He left me some money out of his shop, and go pick it up.
The friend lived a short distance from Tarr's home.
Remember what time he came back? Yeah, it wasn't that long. Maybe 6:30ish, something like that.
Investigators believe the shooting took place sometime early on Thanksgiving morning, after 1 a.m. Tarr said after he got back, he was home all night.
You can talk to my daughter about me being home.
That's exactly what they did. Detectives brought Tarr's 17-year-old daughter Shelby to a different room at the police station, and she told them that her father actually left home twice that night.
So the first time he left was roughly 6:30.
Right.
And then he came home about a half hour later and
Right.
said he had to go back.
Right.
And then it was 9:15ish when he got back home.
Yeah.
Shelby said he had been gone for more than 2 hours, and when he got home, he was upset.
He gets home. He was crying. He was sobbing. He said he missed Leslie.
Shelby said she went to sleep around 9:30 and was awakened by her father around 2:45 a.m.
He started laundry. He was pacing, walking around, and he was like, I can't sleep.
Detectives went back to Tarr and told him Shelby's story didn't match his. Tarr then changed his story and said he had gone to his friend's house twice, but still insisted he was home by 8. As Tarr sat at the police station, detectives searched his house and found his phone and a Glock pistol. Shelby had told them her father had a different gun, but they didn't find it.
It's little. It's like this big. I like a light green, like the army green.
Shelby told investigators she had seen it the day before Thanksgiving in her father's sock drawer.
Yesterday morning, actually, I went to get socks and it was there. And now it's not there.
Was there yesterday and gone today? Okay.
Bobby Tarr sat at the police station overnight while authorities continued to investigate. They had already learned his car had been captured by license plate reader cameras just after midnight the night of the shooting. The cameras were near a gas station, and investigators discovered that Tarr had bought gas there just after midnight. Back at the police station, they confronted him with the gas station receipt.
So you're a liar. Because I don't remember doing that. You don't remember being out after midnight when you have told us you are 100% positive.
The gas station is here in Troy.
Yes.
And the murder occurred here in Farmersville.
Correct.
The gas station was near Tarr's home, an hour from the crime scene. Andrew Affronti is the Montgomery County State's Attorney. He has dystonia, a condition that causes muscle tics and tremors.
So why is it significant? Because So he went out and got some gas.
It was significant to us because why would he lie about it?
So I got fuel. What does that prove?
Investigators believed it was proof Tarr was lying about his whereabouts that night. They placed him under arrest.
You're under arrest for murder. Stand back.